Lambda expressions in Java will be explored in this fast track. I imagine you have seen code like this. On the left side, we have parentheses and parameters. Two-person objects exist. We have an arrow operator, and on the right side, we have the body of the lambda function or expression. What is lambda expression? It is an anonymous function that we can use to simplify the code and make it more concise and readable. On the left side, parentheses are optional. If you have only one parameter, you can omit the parentheses. The arrow is required, and on the right side the keys are also optional. If you only have one line of implementation, you can omit the braces. If we look at it in a more practical way, when trying to sort an array of strings, I can use my sort method from my arrays utility. In this case, I pass my array of strings as a parameter and then indicate to Java through a comparator implementation. I tell Java what my sorting criteria for my strings is. In this case, I decide that my sorting criteria is based on the length of the string, but it could be alphabetically, etc. If I wanted to implement this comparator or indicate it to Java, one way would be to create a class that implements that interface and implements this method. Obviously, another file would need to be created, the implementation done, and my method compare overridden here. Another way is, as we are seeing here, through an anonymous object, that is, I am not creating another file but implementing my interface right here. Unable to instantiate an interface. Why? What I am doing here is creating an object at runtime to invoke or tell the logic of my comparison, and the recent way from Java 8 is using a lambda expression. Arise.sort your array of strings, and on the same line, I have the implementation of my compare method. How does Java know that this is the compare method? An important feature of lambda expressions is that you can only use them with functional interfaces. A functional interface is one that only has one abstract method, or a method that you must implement. In this case, by default it knows that what you are implementing here is the compare method because my comparator interface is a functional interface, okay? So it automatically knows that this is the implementation of compare and what it has to apply to sort your array of strings. That is a lambda expression. That is one of the advantages. It is cleaner, more concise code. They facilitate functional programming, improve code readability. Here are 3 ways to view the same lambda expression. Concisely, it is a parameter without a data type, but the data type and implementation are inferred. Expanded, when I put the data type or parameter type and the detailed implementation, that is with data types and keys. The braces can be omitted as we see here, but if I have more than one line of implementation, braces are required. Basically, that is a lambda expression, and it is closely related to the topic of functional programming in Java.